Lynch mob at the airport in Dagestan. This is what we are learning so far in this entire incident. That people within the lynch mob stormed the Russian airport. They entered the airport to search for the Jews arriving on a Tel Aviv plane with guns with them. Now they are firing warning shots to push the security forces back, as mentioned by our colleague Abhishek Jha as well. Now in Makashlakala in the North Caucasus region, where there have been several anti-Semitic protests this weekend happening, a crowd of people, some with the Palestinian flags, broke into the airport. They stormed inside the airport, as you can see the visuals on your screen as well. They are searching for the passengers on a flight coming in from Tel Aviv. Later, a standoff between the lynch mob and Russian security forces on the tarmac of the airport in Dagestan also happened. The mob was trying to lynch the Jewish passengers arriving on a plane from Tel Aviv. Coming back to you, Abhishek, we are looking at some very disturbing visuals on our screens. Could you just walk us through the condition of the airport at the moment?
12 hours ago during the night, and now it took some time to security forces to take control of the entire situation. That was very chaotic, and about hundreds of protesters had stormed into the airport. They were trying to target people coming from Israel. Basically, they were trying to target Jewish people in the wake of Israel's counteroffensive against Palestinian people in Gaza, where thousands of casualties have happened. About 8,000 people. That is the official number that the head ministry of Palestine has given, and about 3,000, more than 3,000 of them are children. So there's a quite outraged communities around the world who have been trying to condemn Israeli actions around the world, and now this was one of those actions that kind of explicitly expressed how outraged the people in Dagestan were. And we know that Dagestan is predominantly a Muslim area, and so many of them were also carrying Palestinian flags while storming into the airport and trying to target Jewish people at the airport.
Right, Abhishek. Also, geographically speaking, we want to understand from you the count of people, but what we are understanding is that this is a Muslim-dominated area. Could you just tell us more about that as well?
Well, Dagestan is the North Caucasus region of Russia, and this is a very beautiful and scenic place, but it is predominantly, or 80 to 90% population of that region is Muslim. So, as we have seen, the Israel versus Hamas war has gradually turned into a Jewish versus Muslim war. In many Muslim countries around the world, we have seen protests happening against Israel, against Jews also. This was afraid from the beginning of the war that if the casualties in the counteroffensive that Israel has started doing on Palestinian people in Gaza would escalate to a level, the sympathy that the Israelis had gathered in the wake of 7th of October terrorist attack, and people start talking about Palestinian issues. And this is what has exactly happened. And we have seen people storming into the airport, trying to take hold of the aircraft and trying to look for Jews so that they could injure. It's a very disturbing scenario that is unfolding in Russia, and many other parts of the world also have noted such incidences happening where Jews have come under attack or under severe criticism from the predominantly Muslim population.
Right, Abhishek. Thank you so much for bringing in all those crucial details. Were fired by the lynch mob at the airport in Dagestan. This is what we are learning.